Welcome to Sin Bin Stream. Tonight we continue with NHL hockey action. Have the Edmonton Oilers in Anaheim to take on the Anaheim Ducks. Looks like it's I couldn't tell who was in net warming up for the Oilers. They're finishing up the anthems as we speak. Hope you're having a great Friday night and ready for some hockey. All right, why? Okay, finally it kicks in. Nope, maybe not. On my tablet. Ay. Having a great Friday night. Live, mute. Oh, mute there, unmute. All right, let's try again. All right, let's check audio real quick. It's good there. Let's check here in Twitch as well. All right, it's good in Twitch. All right. Doing the American anthem now. Try to get you the goalie shortly. Let's check out the other scores while we wait. Oh, I need to move this way over here. All right, well, finals to pass along. Lightning 4, Maple Leafs 2. Capitals 3, Flyers 1. Sabres 2, Devils 1. Devils scored a late one, but could get no further with 2.5 minutes to go. And the Sabres held on. Just underway, Golden Knights Kings. They've played 10:04, no score. If you have TNT, True TV, HBO Max, that one's available to you. I am watching Oilers Ducks on ESPN Plus in the Edmonton area. I suppose it's on, is it Sportsnet, I think? And Victory, apparently, in Anaheim. No score, Knights and Kings. Oh, we already said that. Jets, Canucks, 1-1, 4-10 in the first. We got Jari in net. I missed his numbers. I apologize. And Dostal, who's 21-13 and 2.92 goals against. And I missed the save. Oh, wow, that was quick. And we're underway. Thanks a lot, Sportsnet. Jeez Louise. And a shot and a goal. Dostal gets beat. 13 seconds into the goal, into the game, glove side high. It's 1-0. Edmonton. Roslovich with the shot. 1-0. That was quick. All right, well, jeez Louise. Roslovich from Savoy and Nurse, and it's 1-0 Oilers. Beat Dostal glove side high. Just inside the near post. Or just inside from the near circle into the far post. 1-0, 1947. Face off taken. Ducks send it up the near boards. Down the length of the ice. Dug out of the far corner. Oilers take it behind their own net. Up the near boards and out. So Dostal in net for Anaheim. Fresh off the Olympics. Hey, Oliver. Well, that's the Jets are going to lose again, just like the Jets football team. Well, yeah. Jets have had their struggles. They were the best team last year. Didn't do much in the playoffs, though. That was a backhander on net. 2 won the shots, Anaheim. 1-0 the score, Edmonton. Cleared out up the near boards. Trouba kept it in. Knocked into the near circle. And we get a whistle at 18:46. Not sure what that was for. Yeah, long pass up the near boards to find Roslovic or Roslovich, and pretty good backhander for the Ducks. Ekholm tripping. Well, they just put that up, and all right, number 14. So the Ducks on the power play, like they didn't even show it. And that's I don't know. I think the Canadian teams have pretty good announcers, but man, the production is terrible. But I can't stand the Ducks color announcer, so I didn't want to listen. And it's not too dark. Sometimes the road broadcasts are super dark. All right, misplayed the puck. It's to the neutral ice. Power play is 17.6% at home for Anaheim. 18:18 to go. Opening period. Under a minute and a half. PK in the last 6 games, 9 of 19 for Edmonton. Yeah, that's less than 50%. Clear down the length of the ice by Edmonton. And Anaheim back into the O-zone, into the far corner. Still 1 minute to go on the power play. 17:45 in the first period. Puck is up against the boards. Dug out by Killorn. Shot from the slot was wide. That was off the stick of McTavish. Into the near boards. Hey, Bok Choy, thank you. Hey, thanks for being here. Hello. How's it going? And hello, Sinbin Admin. Hello, Dan. How's it going, Dan C? Welcome all. And thank you, Sinbin Admin. All right, cleared again by Edmonton. Still 20 seconds to go on the Duck power play. 17 minutes to go, opening period. Over into the O-zone. Drop pass, and Oilers clear it. That should do it. 6 seconds on the power play. Going to be picked up by Seneca. There, we're back to 5-on-5. Seneca dumps it in. Chased in the far corner. Centering pass, tipped out to neutral ice. And up the near boards for the Ducks. Picked up for Edmonton by Stastny. Oh, we got a Stastny in the league again. Into the near circle. Drop pass up the middle. Bouchard shot save on a glove save there by Dostal. And we get a whistle at 16:20. Shots now, as I say, it should be 2-2. Unless that was too high by Bouchard. NHL.com slow on the shots tonight. And the goals, I feel. Oh, I think he shattered the stick of the defense. Oh, no, maybe not. I thought. All right, near circle face-off. 1 to Ekholm. He gets the return pass. Blast. Save into the far boards. Ducks get it to the neutral zone and dump it in from the far boards. Played behind the net by Jari. I think it's Jari. It's not Jerry. It's got to be Jari. And sent towards the slot, but sent to the neutral ice. Picked up there. Gudis couldn't handle it. It's in the far corner. Trying to dig it out is Zellweger. Top of the far circle shot was wide into the near boards. Well, I thought Edmonton had another shot as well earlier. To the far circle, shot wide into the near boards, down the length of the ice. Into the corner. Ducks pass it. Sent out by the Oilers. Up ahead, they missed Podkolzin on the pass. Ducks send it to the red line. Pass. And, late offsides called there at 15:15. Good pass by Killorn, but they ended up going offsides. I fixed the highlight thing. So, yeah, Jari and net Dostal in net. Jets are going to lose. Well, yeah. Jets are struggling. We know. Thank you, Bok Choi. Hope you're doing well. All right. Face off for Killorn. Just outside the Oilers neutral zone, near boards. Oilers in their own end. Pass nearly, well, tipped ahead, and who is that? Oh, Lacombe. Lacombe passes far boards, taken into the zone. Haven't done a Ducks game, I feel like, in a while. Collision at the blue line, delayed offsides. Oilers still have it, and they dump it in from the red line. All right, played behind the net, taken over by the Ducks, up the near boards, pass to Seneca. He makes a drop pass to Killorn, who skates it to the near circle, centering pass all the way to the far boards. And Lacombe, pass to the near circle, shot, save, rebound, loose in the slot. Nice shot. That was actually by Moore, the defenseman. Dumped in. Dostal plays it behind the net and skated out to the red line, or pass to the red line. Shot blocked by the Oiler defenseman. Ekholm into the near corner. Far boards, keeper at the blue line. Ducks towards the far circle, centering, tipped, deflected into the crease, now tipped out. I don't know if that was a shot. I think I missed one earlier. 3-2 Anaheim. Into the near boards. Sent ahead, and the Oilers, they finally get it to McDavid. Up the middle. Pass to Ekholm. Shot wide of the net. Into the far corner. Not kept in. Sent out by Anaheim. Picked up by Stastny, I think. And pass. Looks like the Oilers are heading for a line change. Taken over into the ozone. Pass off the far boards. Kept in. Taken away by... Nope. Long shot deflected wide, I believe. Hey, thank you, Bok Choi. Appreciate it. 13:02 to go. Near boards behind the net. Oilers trying to dig it out. Trying to center it. Did nothing. It's cleared. Oh, and just wide of the net for icing on the Ducks at 12:50. And thank you, Sin. Doing well. Hit UCF plus 700. Oh, Central Florida men's basketball. Oh, nice. Congrats. Thanks for the dono. Appreciate it. I don't know if I'll be able to join Crushing It. I think I'm doing hockey on Friday night. Oh, nice shot from the point. That was saved. A nice one by Dostal. Minus 15 goal differential in first period is the worst in the league. Or I think it said worst. Well, for the Ducks. Yikes. Tipped ahead. It's 1-0 Oilers now. Into the near boards. Behind the Edmonton net, far corner. And let's see. Nobody can dig it out. Now it's behind the net. Played by Stastny. Tapped back by Mangiapane. He takes it in. Sends it around the boards. And taken over by the Ducks. Far boards. Up the middle. 4-3 shots, Edmonton. Dumped into the near corner. And passed. Ducks couldn't keep it in. Big hit at the neutral ice. They knocked... What was that again? They knocked down Podkolzin. Up ahead and taken to the far circle. Shot wide or saved. Kept in at the blue line. Another long shot. That one was definitely wide. It is 4-4 from the shot previous. Taken up by Podkolzin to the far side. Pass to the middle. Taken away. Nice back check there by Podkolzin. Cross ice pass by Nurse off the far boards into the far circle. Puck is loose. And stolen. Or taken away. Shot by... Oof. Steered aside, right up the middle. That was Nugent Hopkins. Tipped in on a goal. It's 2-0. Edmonton. I looked away. Should have known it was Nugent Hopkins, and I biffed. But it looks like McDavid got the goal. Or Nugent Hopkins. Let me see here. All right, Nugent Hopkins had it, sent it wide. Rebound came to Dostal. That was a terrible replay. I couldn't tell who tipped it in. They gave it to Nugent Hopkins, his 14th. Maybe it was an own goal. I looked away again when they got a better look at it. So, yeah, maybe not even a shot on. No, they got to give a shot on goal I think. All right, far circle. Ekholm loses it, and it's passed out by Lacombe. Taken up the middle. Ducks near circle. Couldn't quite settle the puck. Got poke checked too. Gauthier, and it's back out. I haven't said Gauthier till now. Pass and taken away. Oilers other way. Drop pass in the slot. Shot was wide into the near corner. Sent around behind to the far corner. Centering pass. Shot save by Dostal at 10-11. I think Savoy just hit that one. And we have the under 14 media timeout. 2-0. Oilers on top. 7-4 the shots. All right, real quick. Whoops. Yeah, I know. I normally try to steer clear of the 9:30s. I have one coming up Monday as well. I got to get up early tomorrow, too. I wasn't thinking. I just really did not want to do Jets Canucks tonight. Much rather do Oilers Ducks. That was the main thing, because I don't get Golden Knights Kings. All right, we've got, actually, I want to take a quick look. Yeah, and then again, Bok Choy for the $5. Appreciate it. I'm glad you hit. That's got to be Central Florida men's basketball. That's cool. I want to see one thing. Am I missing something? I feel like the Kings made a trade. No, I'm confusing two different names. Never mind. I just want to see. Let's see what Dumoulin, CC, Edmondson, Doughty, Kempe, Perry, Kopitar, Moore, LaFerrier, Turcotte, Fogle, Armia, Anderson, Byfield, Panarin. Panarin's wearing 72. Hellenius, Clark, Kuzmenko. I was confusing Kuzmenko. Malat, Moverare, and Ward are the scratches. Okay, they've got Forsberg in net, Kemper on the backup, Hill in net for the Knights, and Schmid the backup. Yeah, Vegas is having goaltender health issues. I saw Carter Hart's out for the year, I think. All right, back underway. Ducks have it in their own zone, up the far boards, and dumped in for... Nope, not icing. Sent to the far boards. I got fooled by the goalie, by Jari of Edmonton. He had his hand up. I shouldn't have paid attention to that. Ducks in the far corner, trying to dig it out. Puck is loose. 33rd time allowed first. Oh, never mind. I'm reading the graphic and the Ducks score. It's 2-1. Jeez Louise. Trying to see what their little snippet or their stat was, and the Ducks meanwhile score. Moore with the goal. We have not had any visualizers, and we have two. Moore from Harkins and Johnson. Nugent Hopkins from McDavid and Savoy. So it was in the far corner. Centering pass went off the near boards, and a blast beat Jari glove side high, near post. over the shoulder. Yeah, just under the crossbar. What a rocket by Moore, his third. And suddenly it's 2-1. We got 3 goals in a matter of 10.5 minutes so far. Jeez Louise. All right, again, Ducks in orange going left to right. Oilers in white, right to left. They dump it in after the face-off win. Under 9.5 now. Pass gets away in the far circle. Up ahead to Seneca for the Ducks. He carries the red and dumps it in. Oilers take it behind their own net. Stastny up ahead to the red line. Pass tipped into the near boards. Chasing it. But the Ducks get it to neutralize. Killorn. Delayed offsides on the Oilers. They're going to have to tag up. And Gudis has it as the Ducks get at least a forward line change. Pass tipped ahead. Oilers send it to the red line. McDavid pass to the center. Far circle. They miss. And sent ahead by the Ducks. Ekholm behind his own net in the far boards. Not out. Picked up by the Ducks. Behind the net. Centering shot. Jari made the initial save. Kept in at the blue line. And skated to the far side. Who is that? Oh, Terry. I should remember Terry and the Ducks. And, oh, he was out there. Shoot. All right, Bouchard with it in the far circle for Edmonton. Ducks picked up a shot on goal. Pass to the near side. Sorry, the audio spiked. Chased by Moore. He gets hit. And into the far boards. Blue line keeper Edmonton. Nurse near circle. Shot deflected. Off the glass. Rebound kept in. And sent around. Wallman had kept it in. Far corner. Trying to dig it out for the Ducks is Mintyukov. Blue line keeper. Pass to Nurse. Got away. Taken over by the Ducks. Sent. That's not. Who is this? Carlson towards the slot. Shot is blocked. Sent out. But a whistle at 7:09. Is there a penalty? Yes. Ducks. No. Ducks penalty. Sorry. Ducks power play. Another. Henrique. With the, it doesn't say what. Henrique at 12:51. Ducks head to the power play with 7:09. Only trailing 2-1 now. We have the under 10 media timeout. 2-1. All right, let's try to get, all right, you know what? Let's check the scores. Hey, Derek, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Let's check the scores. I would like to do these goal visualizers, but Lance have a 4-2 lead over the Mammoth in Salt Lake City, Utah. Second intermission. Jets Canucks 1-1 after 1. Knights Kings 1-1. Byfield and Dorofeev on the goals. 1-1 after 1. Yeah. Do we have any new finals? Stars 4, Kraken 1, Lightning 4, Leafs 2, Capitals 3, Flyers 1, as heard on Simbin Stream, Sabres 2, Devils 1. All right, that's everything. As veggies, yeah. Bok Choy is good people. We're both subscribed to Crushing It with Miles. I think that's his full name of his channel. He's a Broncos fan, does NFL, and also plays video games on Friday night. So I sometimes... Bok Choy prefers Baby Bok Choy as well. Did we get a... Okay, what was the call exactly? Because I did not see that. Henrique for hooking. I don't know what they just showed. I don't think it was a penalty, but we're back. From the break, I'll put the delay ads button on while the live play-by-play is going on. All right, I see, yeah, Lacombe's out there, Kreider, Gauthier, Paling, Seneca. That's power play unit 1, PK unit 1, Ekholm with Bouchard and Savoy, Lazar, or is it Lazar? I got to look that up. I can't remember. 0 for 1 on the power play, no shots for Anaheim here at home. Gauthier to take the face-off. It's probably Lazar, not Lazar. Sent in from the far circle. Behind the net. Far boards, far circle. 2 for 18 in their last 8 games on the power play for the Ducks. But again, we've had this huge Olympic break, so... Gauthier, blue line, pass to the far boards, returned near side. That would be Lacombe back from... That one was high behind the net. Seneca digs it out. Gauthier to Lacombe. Far circle. Pass in the slot. Nice save by Jari. Rebound sent by Gauthier. I think both of those were on target. Good saves by Jari. 79.7 PK percent on the road for Edmonton. Puck goes to the crease and is frozen, and we got pushing and shoving at 6:19. Shots. Hold, please. 9-7 now, Anaheim. Still trying to separate everybody here. Don't think there's any additional call. Oh, did I forget to... I must have forgot to hit add on the penalty. Yeah, I had it. Nope, I think I just forgot to put it in. Oh, my bad. I'll try to call out the times. I didn't realize I forgot it. My mistake. A little rusty, I guess. 1:11 to go on the power play. Kreider has 7 power play goals for the Ducks. Wow, it seems like a lot. Blue line keeper down low in the slot, knocked into the far boards. Trying to dig it out was Wallman into the near circle. Kept by McTavish, now down low. McTavish, oh, pass taken away. On the rush, who else? McDavid centers it. Oh, and Nugent Hopkins whiffed. Or he got his stick lifted. Terry the other way, splits the defense. But Jari plays it. The Oilers send it up the near boards. Nurse sends it out. 27 seconds to go on the Duck power play. 5.5 to go first period. 2-1 Edmonton to score. 15 seconds on the power play. Dostal touched it up, and now it's carried up. They get it to Trouba, who dumps it in. 5 seconds on the power play. Jari plays it behind the net. Taken away. Trouba keeps it in. Power play over. Behind the net for the Ducks. Centering pass tipped wide of the net. Into the far circle. Lacombe behind the net. Ducks lose the puck. Far circle. Oilers cannot pass it out. Kept in by Trouba to the far circle. Killorn's pass goes by Trouba. And the Oilers send it off the far boards. Picked up by Draisaitl. Draisaitl centered it. It was tipped wide by Henrique. So Draisaitl and McDavid not on the same line. Hey, that probably makes sense. Trying to generate offense on more than one line. Pass dumped in. Actually, icing called against the Oilers, and we got pushing and shoving in the near corner. Again, Mintyukov mixing it up. Can't see who's there for the Oilers, though. Hey, Trisk, welcome. Who's my team? LA Kings. Then probably kind of the Buffalo Sabres. I like the Blackhawks last year. Off and on my life, but they took away my free over the air via antenna sports channel, so I abandoned them when they took that away. Yeah, there was some punches thrown in this. I'm surprised if there's no, I do like, so beyond like oh, wait, no break. Okay, I thought we were going to have a break there. Kept in by the Ducks in the far boards. Now neutralized. Boy, I thought we were due the under 6. Did we already have that? Far circle just couldn't hang on to it, and the puck went wide of the net off the stick of Hyman, Zach Hyman. All right, Ducks have it off the far boards. And pass taken behind the net. Skated out by Ekholm to the blue line and a dump in. Dostal plays it into the near boards. Kept in. Stastny sends it around. Far corner. And centering pass. Far circle. Nice save by Dostal. I was saying Dostal, so it's having trouble correcting myself till I heard it in the Olympics. It was Dostal. Oh, yeah, that's why Nugent Hopkins missed it. The saucer pass kind of bounced and fluttered over his stick. 3:31 to go. And now we have the under 6 timeout. So, yeah, I cheer for the Kings. What? Hockey already? Like Tommy Maddox. Oh, dang it. Tommy Maddox, 8? 8 or 9. I know he's signal. A Stars fan. Yeah, you guys are having a good season. Star Strider is also a Stars fan as well. He's sometimes in here. It's hard for me to do Stars like home games, though, because I'm sure they play at 7. And I try to do 6 and 9 o'clock double headers. So, yes, thank you, Trisk. Woohoo. Last time I had no break was when I showed up at a billiard hall and the ball's already skipped on the table. Nice. Oh, what's going on in Twitch? I've got 5. Welcome to the chat rooms. I must be getting disconnected and reconnected. All right, well, no worries. We'll get to the goal visualizers at the intermission. We'll go through all 3. 9-8 the shots. Just the 2 penalties on the Oilers. I'm kind of pulling for after the Kings and like the Sabres. I'm pulling for the Canadian teams. Montreal Canadiens are in particular are really fun to watch. I need the Avalanche to go down. Yeah, everybody. Oh, but that's right. Bok Choi's that's right, an Avalanche fan. He's Denver Broncos and Avalanche. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they were really dominant. They still are. I mean, they're going to be the favorite in the West, I'm sure. Puck is loose, slows to a stop, and it's frozen by Dostal at 3:13. Face-off should be in the far circle in the Ducks zone. I can't believe I messed up the chat on screen for the first game. All I had to do was turn it on. I ended up deleting it and re-adding it, but I tested it before this game and got it to work. All right, knocked out by Ekholm. Ekholm towards the net, sends it. Actually, no. They're trying to dig it out of their own end. I got turned around. Ekholm pass, missed McDavid. Ducks have it. They get it to Seneca near circle, up ahead. Dumped in. It's behind the net. Bouchard with a hit. Kicked behind the net. Trying to dig it out. Excuse me. McTavish loses it. Picked up by McDavid up ahead, Nugent Hopkins. McDavid down low. Nugent Hopkins gloves it down, sends it through the crease. It's tipped in front into the slot and sent off the far boards. Kept in by Nurse. Nurse at the blue line gets it back to the near boards. Taken by Wallman. Wallman's centering pass goes through. Nobody could keep it in. Somebody whiffed. Nurse sends it around. 2 minutes remaining in the opening or first period. Haven't had a shot register on goal recently. Oilers finishing up a line change. Dump in by Wallman, tipped in. Dostal let it go around the far boards. No, we got a fight breaking out in front of the penalty box. Trouba, Paling, Wallman for the Oilers. Kreider's trying to keep the peace. So is Janmark. Now we break it up. It was Seneca, too. May have been the target at 146. Trying to turn up SN. Oilers coverage. There are going to be no penalties? Seneca with the hit. Seneca hit Wallman. No penalties out of all that? Okay, game on, or play on. Here we go. Just outside the defensive zone for the Ducks. They win the draw, but right back to Dostal. Tipped ahead at the... I'm not going to even read the graphic because last time I missed a goal. Dump in. Trouba sends it across. It's sent... Tipped by Terry, but picked up by Stastny. Sends it not out. Blue line keeper for the Ducks. Centering pass. Tipped. Kept in. Moore sends it down. Behind the net. Trying to dig it out of the near corner. Blue line pass. Centered. Towards the net. Tipped. Wide of the net. They missed Terry behind the net. Oilers finally get it under a minute at the red line. 2-on-2, 3-on-3. Pass to the near circle. Easy save for Dostal on the shot from the near circle off the stick of Savoy. Both teams getting line changes. 40 seconds to go. And Dostal plays it behind his own net up the far boards. Blue line keeper by the Oilers. Oh, there was a hit right in front of the ref. Hit in the back. I like the ref was looking down. He may have seen it peripherally. Far circle. What is this? Wait, we do have a penalty, but on who? And for what? At 17.9. Let me listen as Joel Quinville, Ducks coach, looks on. All right, come on. Where are we at? Games tomorrow. Oh, that was a pretty good redirect. Terry? Yeah. Gauthier. Is it Gauthier? I thought it was Gauthier. Hooking. Finally put the... No, it's 18. Yeah. All right, hooking on 61. I don't know what is wrong with NHL.com. They having some issues. Late first period power play. Puck is in the far circle. Towards the near circle for Nugent Hopkins with 3 seconds. Towards the net, outside the slot, frozen puck. Is it the end or did they blow it? No, that's it. That's the end of the first period. 2-1 Oilers. Good game so far. They'll start the second period with 1:42 remaining on their power play. Good heads-up goaltending by Dostal, though. Yeah, and here's the games tomorrow. Islanders Canadians starts us out 6:05 Central. Flames Sharks 9:05. I don't think I had a choice at 9. All right, let me get to the chat. We'll put the score in the chat for reference. Oh, gonna pop the ads back on though, since we're not doing live play-by-play at the moment. Oh, did I misspell Oilers, or they just don't like the? Yeah, they just don't like the name. Oilers 2, the Quack Quacks 1, end of 1. All right, let me catch up on the chat. I know I'm way behind. Thanks again, Bok Choi. Appreciate you. Stars. Yeah, no, Stars are up there. Top 3 in the West. Could be any of the 3, in my opinion. Personally, I'd rather the Wild over both the Lance and the Stars. No offense. Oilers are overrated. Yeah, their biggest problem is defense, and their shaky goaltending. Like, Bouchard is great as a goal scorer or assist, but he's a terrible defenseman. Yeah, and as a Kings fan, it hurts because I had to root for the Oilers because I can't stand the Panthers, but I was getting sick of the Oilers ending the Kings season every year. But I've only been back to, well, I guess I paid attention to the finals or the playoffs the last couple of years, but the regular season I was only back last year. Women and U.S. meet Canada women, men in the gold medal match. What are the? Yeah, no kidding. I don't know. And win. The odds were steeper of that, especially for the men. Guys all love the Habs admit it. Yeah, well, proof's in the pudding, right, Dan? I got all the gear. No, I beyond the Kings and the Sabres, yeah, I'm pulling for the Habs, no doubt. Pull for the Kings, number 1. Things are looking dire. Hope the Sabres at least make the playoffs, and wouldn't mind at all if the Montreal Canadiens won. I mean, they probably got the best shot of all the Canada teams, I should say. Yeah, Islanders Canadiens tomorrow. Let's check this. We need to do the goal visualizers. And Flame Sharks 6 and 9. I normally try to steer clear of 9:30 because it's very late at night for me. That means I'm gonna be streaming after midnight my time, which with the 9 o'clocks, even if it goes overtime and a shootout, I'm usually done before midnight. But we will have the Kings on Monday at 9:30 against the Avalanche. It's in LA, so the Kings struggle at home. That's my first Kings game back. They're like all not available to me. U.S. women and U.S. men win against women and men 2-1. Yeah, they were both 2-1 in overtime, right? What are the? Yeah, I agree. I did last year for the White Sox, but I don't really have anything this year. They took away the over-the-air signal. I did the Cubs Padres series in the playoffs, and that's it. And I kind of was done with baseball. I'm in the Chicago suburbs. I'm actually a little bit closer to Rockford. It's north, mostly west, and a little bit north of Chicago. I'm actually closer to Rockford. I'm not really halfway closer to Rockford. I used to be closer to O'Hare Airport in the suburbs. But yeah, the only baseball I think I would get are the Saturday night Fox games. So we'll see. U.S. men, 46 years to the day to win the gold medal. Oh, yeah. All good points. 46 years to the day, yeah. Geez, and I'm old enough to vaguely remember that day too. I just remember we got home from church quickly. I remember having I remember more having the newspaper articles about it in my room afterwards. Crazy hockey Olympics for both Wild Avs. Yeah, tomorrow again. Whoops, I meant to just tomorrow. Oilers Kings could be good. Oilers Kings. If you're yeah, I don't get it. See, I don't get ESPN. All I have is go Avs. All I have is ESPN Select, which gets me ESPN Plus. That means I don't get ESPN networks, ESPN, ESPN2, SEC, ACC, ESPNU, and ESPN News. So I get ESPN Plus for so most of the hockey, other than local blackouts and other than what's on ESPN. Yeah, no ESPN, no TNT, no NHL Network. So I don't get any of those games. I will probably have to pay for HBO Max for the playoffs. So that's why I'm doing Flames Sharks. I know it's not the greatest game. Yes, Wild Avalanche at 8 probably be a good game. We're going to go for the doubleheader. We had a lot of choices at 6, but the Canadiens games do well. I like the Islanders because I like to watch Schaefer. I think that one was like the odds-on choice. If the Canes games did any better, I would have done Lightning Canes, but neither of those teams do particularly well on the channel. It's usually Canadiens and Capitals that do the best, and I like to watch the Kings. I just would need to pay a lot more money if I wanted to get every game, and I get most of the games. Not going to pay for just the Blackhawks. It would be $19.99 just for the Blackhawks. $29.99 if I wanted Hawks, Bulls, and White Sox. Yeah, so it's called ESPN Select, which only gets me ESPN Plus. Yep. Yes, Celebrini's fun to watch. I get I had the opening 3 games earlier in the season. ESPN Select now, but I go monthly because I use Select for the WNBA playoffs. And I'll probably have to switch to unlimited for probably the NHL postseason as well. Back to unlimited. Yeah, for NHL playoffs and WNBA. Yeah, playoffs. Maybe I'll be able to do. Yep, Sharks are fun. Celebrini, Will Smith. They have a lot of good young players. Yeah, it's Hammond, Indiana. Don't let people fool you when they say Gary. It's not Gary. Hammond has a casino. It's a happening town. Gary is dead on arrival. I mean, Gary's been a dead town for a long time. It's going to be Hammond, which is actually closer to current Soldier Field than the Arlington Heights location was. Arlington Heights is like 45 minutes without traffic from downtown, and Soldier Field's closer to the lake. I don't know if it's exactly the loop. They call the downtown area the loop. So tomorrow, Islanders Canadiens was the odd. Yeah, Bruins games don't do well. Red Wings games don't do well. Leafs, I don't want to watch the Panthers either. Devils, Penguins, Lightning, Canes, it was the odds choice. Islanders, Canadians. And then to do the doubleheader, Flames, Sharks. Again, I try to steer clear of 9:30 games when I can anyways. Friday, no choice. Sabres, Panthers, 6. Jets, Ducks, 9. Though the Wild are playing the Mammoth. Knights, Caps is on NHL Network, unfortunately. Only doing one game. I'm spending time with my boys this weekend. We're going to do Capitals, Canadians. It was a coin flip, really, but Sabres, Lightning, but the Lightning games don't do as well, so that was a pretty obvious choice. Sunday, don't get the noon. Hawks, Mammoth, the local blackout. I'll pass on the Jets. We're doing Blues, Wild, Flames, Ducks. Yeah, so Hammond, Indiana. Yes, that's what's really helped my channel the most was my commitment to do WNBA. I was just going to do the Sky locally, and I was going to do all the games over the air networks, and then I saw that the package for WNBA is only $35 a year, so I got that and did that. The problem now is, though, with them going to USA, there's going to be even less games on the package, I think. Yes, brand new dome in Hammond is the thought process. Every new stadium I've heard coming up, I mean, outside of the Bills one opening in 2026, and Denver had discussed a retractable dome initially, but couldn't say if I've heard that since. All these other new stadiums are all planned domes, including the Bears. So, yeah, the NFC North will only play outside once this opens in Lambeau Field. And I'm a fan of the Packers. I got two sons. Sinbin son 1, Sinbin son 2. Sinbin admin is my wife. All right, I need to take a break and be back. I appreciate you all being here. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. Let me cue up the music. And also, if you could do me a favor, if you already have a Twitch account, not asking you to go out and get a Twitch account, but if you already do, please give me a follow if you would there as well. All right, there's the 4 games in progress. We have 4 finals. I'll take a break and be back. Let me cue up the music. Boy, I don't know. I might get more views on college basketball, but I just enjoy hockey much more. This has been a great year. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Let me quick dispose of the music and clear the screen. Let me quick get out and get back in as well. I forgot to do the visualizers. I apologize. I snoozed. I'll try to get that first. No, we don't want the Ducks. Damn it. I should have waited. Yes. All right. I might be already in progress here. Just I hate because ESPN Plus sometimes gets behind. Or I should say the ESPN app. All right. No, we're ready. Oilers in white, left to right on the power play. Ducks in orange, right to left. Face-off controlled. Oilers get it to Bouchard, who drops it back. 31.4% power play, first in the league. I think the Ducks were like 78, but I didn't see their ranking. Bouchard, keeper at the blue line. Far circle, near circle. Draisaitl centers. He gets it back. Shot. Either blocked or saved. They get it back to Draisaitl, though. And at the point, Bouchard, all right, Draisaitl spins, takes it in the near corner, and works it back to the blue line. Cross-ice pass. Far circle. Pass blocked. Clear down the length of the ice by Gauthier. Under a minute to go on the Oiler power play. 11-10 are the shots. They must have edited the shots, I think, to 10-10 at the break. Oh, I can check that later. Blue line keeper into the far corner. Back to the blue line. Bouchard now. 34 seconds on the Oiler power play. To the far circle. Tipped behind the Duck net. McDavid. Nope, it goes to the side of the net where Dostal freezes it at 18:43, leaving 25 seconds. Did I say Gauthier? He's actually in the box. Then that must have been 91. I think I may have. Yeah, pardon me. Mistake there. Some nice blocked shots. Who got that one? Mintyukov had a great block. I think that was that Draisaitl blast from the near circle. Blue line keeper. Blue line blast into the near boards. Out to neutralize for the Ducks. Ekholm tips it. Recovered by Wallman. 9 seconds on the power play. Dump in by Podkolzin. Behind the net, Trouba. And the camera finally panned to show it was cleared down the length of the ice. Wait. What? Did we get a penalty? 18:08? Hold on. I don't know why they say 1 second on the power play. That's not right. I think Edmonton headed back to the box again. Roslovic. I didn't see it. Mintyukov. Yeah, Roslovic. Oh, no. So, yeah, that's right. Edmonton was on the power play. Roslovic on the penalty. And now the Ducks head to the power play. Third penalty, I think, on the Oilers. Pass towards this crease. Not frozen, but luckily for the Oilers, they cleared it down the length of the ice as Jari had a little trouble with that one. 17:33 to go. 125 on the power play. 11-11 the shots now. Into the far circle. Shot was high. Into the near boards. Kept in by Killorn. Now the Oilers clear it to the red line. Actually skated in. Drop pass. Tipped away and a nice play by Killorn off the boards. Passes to the right wing. 2-on-2. Return pass. Got away. Kept in by Terry. Shot from the far circle. Blocked. Another shot. Another save. Tipped in goal on the rebound. We're tied. I think Killorn got it. It's got to be Killorn or Carlson. They capitalize on the power play and tie the game up at 2 apiece. Power play goal. Whoops. So Ian Moore from Harkins and John. Oh, no, that was the first period. Killorn's 8th on the power play from Carlson and McTavish. Yeah, he got a big rebound off the Carlson shot from the far circle. He kicked it to his own stick and then flipped it by Jari, blocker side high. Not much Jari could do. Bad defense there, as always, on the Oilers. Didn't clear the crease. Oh, thanks, Luke. No problem. Thanks for being here. Have a good night. Sorry I didn't see your chat till just now. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for being here. All right, sent into the boards. Trouba behind the net. Played up the far boards. And blue line keeper for the Oilers. Tipped into the far circle. Ducks tried to get it out. That was Johnston. Still not out. Now a pass up ahead. Skated in by Harkins. Left it for Lacombe. Tipped away. Harkins couldn't get it, but it's picked up by Moore. Moore over the blue to the red and dump in from the near boards. It must have gone into the netting because that was not icing. He definitely cleared the red. They calling this icing? Wait a minute. What? All right, yeah, we got to go through all four of the. Okay, yeah, they took it to the center ice for the draw. Never mind. Jeez Louise, Terry got pushed by the Oilers guy almost into the ref. I mean, they were both inside the circle though, so neither of them was staying put. And then another push. That's 88. That is Mangiapane. I don't know what's gotten into him. They're still fighting inside or pushing and shoving inside the circle. The draw happened. Oilers couldn't dump it in. It's taken away, I think, by Carlson. And then what's this whistle for? As a Frederic lost his stick. No penalty. All right. Well, game on here. What are these gloves? Easy, Alex. I gotcha. Dump into the near board. Sent around. Far circle. Towards the net. Behind the Edmonton net. Ducks with the puck. Near circle. Cross ice pass. Down low. Towards the net. Frozen by Jari at 15:28. Yeah, it's hard to... These white numbers on orange are hard to read. Oh, wait. Moving closer to Windsor. Oh, yeah, that's right. Dan's in a move. Going to a few Tigers and Lions game as well. Windsor, OHL Windsor Spitfires. That's cool. I know I want to get to hockey games, but really all I got is AHL. I'd have to quite a bit further to go for the Wolves. I'm closer to the Rockford, whatchamacallits, Rockford Ice Hogs, the Blackhawks affiliate. I'd rather root for the Wolves, though. Maybe I'll go to a Wolves Ice Hogs. Shot from a tough angle, nearly tipped in. Good save by Jari, far boards. Shots are, well, they keep going up and down. Still 14-11 on the shots. All right, Lacombe kept it in for the Ducks. Under 15 to go, middle period. Lacombe again at the blue line. Passed. Sent in. Who was that? Vielle? Bouchard loses it. Taken away by the Ducks. Far circle slot. Tipped away. And finally, I think McDavid just picked it up. He's at the red line to the left wing. Dumped into the far corner. McDavid tried to center. It's knocked behind the Anaheim goal net, I mean. And we got a whistle. I don't actually know where that puck ended up at 14:24. All right. Still 14-11 the shots. 2-2 the score. Ducks got the equalizer here in the second period. No, the Ducks skated out. 2-on-2. Dump in near boards. Picked up behind the net. Back to the blue line. Long shot. Sent out by not yet. Ducks keep it in. Dump it in behind the net. Chased into the far corner for Wash. W-A-S-H-E. I haven't heard of this guy. Pass to the center. Into the near corner. Picked up by Mintyukov. And Ducks pass it. Mintyukov back to the blue line. Far circle. Shot. Save or blocked into the near circle. Skated out by the Oilers. Pass to the near boards. Towards the net. A shot and a nice glove save by Dostal. He hangs on at 13:35. Should be the under 14 media timeout. Shots 15-12. Score is 2-2. I assume we're going to commercial. Roslovich on the shot. Yes, we are. Good glove save by Dostal. And let me catch up on the... good luck with the move, Dan. I know it's a pain in the butt. I know. Who, me? Hi. Oh, gotcha. No worries. Yeah, I try not to do 9:30 games. Yeah, I know you already... I hope you had a good night. Thank you. I appreciate it. Chance Shank. I don't know. The name sounds familiar. Hello. How are you? Probably seen you in another chat, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we need to do the visualizers, and we need to check the scores. I don't think we did any of them. Roslovich is 28. Pass up the near boards, a long pass. Takes it to the near circle and buries it. Glove side high, past Dostal. Nugent Hopkins. He got a rebound. He's 93. Shoots it. Tipped. He got his own rebound and tipped it in, I think. Yeah. It took a weird bounce off the boards. That one I really didn't get a good look at. Nope. Yeah, take this one down. Now we got, I forgot. Hold on. Start over. Moore. These are all from the first period. Moore is 74. Pass in the far corner. Off the near boards. Moore buries it. Near post. Glove side high. Past Jari. And then the last one here in the second period. Killorn on the power play. I think this was, this is the rebound one I was thinking of going to the left net. Rebound, and he took it and tucked it in, glove side high. All right, well, that gets us to the, let's see, Jets Canucks 2-2, end of 2. And we're back underway. We'll come back to the scores. Oh, good. Kempe got his 21st to give the Kings the 2-1 lead over the Knights. All right, Oilers take it out of their own end, dump it into the zone. Tipped, far circle, sent around by Podkolzin, and picked up in the near boards. Who was that? Who the heck is 49? Emberson. All right, puck is behind the Duck net in the far corner now. They took a shot away for the Ducks. It's 14-12 again. All right, Ducks have it. Neutral ice. Gudis knocked off the helmet of somebody. He'll have to head to the bench for the Oilers. And dump in from the red line off the, let's see, taken immediately by the Oilers in behind the net now, far corner, trying to dig it out. Both teams there. Ducks control it. Blue line, red line. Gauthier to the near circle. I'll have to look that one up. How to say it or pronunciation. Lacombe pass, far circle shot, somehow saved and kept out of the net by Jari. I guess none of these are all blocked shots, apparently. No saves recently for Jari. All right. Trouba sends it up the far boards. This might be icing. It is at 11:48. Now if there's a whistle, 88 can get his helmet back. Oh, should have been a high sticking. McTavish is the one that knocked his helmet off. That should have been a high stick penalty on the Ducks. How do you miss that? That's why his helmet got knocked off. Why am I looking at the Kings game? Sorry about that. Wrong game. Had that open earlier and forgot. All right, 11:35. Good Lord. I know it's the SN coverage, but they're right. That should have been a high stick. It was pretty easy. McDavid towards the slot. Shot was blocked. Far boards kept in. Ducks neutral ice taken away. Oilers. How were they not offsides? Pass to the trailer. Nurse towards the net. Tipped wide. McDavid sends it behind the net to the near boards. And the Ducks have it in their own end. Sent out, I think, by Trouba. Nope, it gets knocked right back in by Nugent Hopkins. Lacombe takes it behind the Duck net. Waiting for either a breakout or a line change. Under 10:50 to go, second period. Puck almost got taken away by the Oilers. Lacombe passes ahead. Now taken by Carlson and a nice poke check. An actual defensive play by the Oilers by Emberson. Into the far circle. Puts the brakes on. Stastny sends it around, but it's picked up by the Ducks. Up the near boards and a dump in from the red line. Jari clears it himself. This is probably icing. So the goalie iced the puck at 10:15. Don't see that every day. Finland game. Yes, that's right, Chance. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. That's okay. I understand now, Alex. Yeah, I hear you. I tried to keep it Jersey style. Yeah, thanks, Chance. Thanks for coming back. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for supporting this channel. All right, I got to update the shots. For now, the Ducks are sitting on 15. They've been giving that 15th and taking it away a lot. We're closing in on the halfway mark. 10:10 to go. Up ahead, far circle. Sent behind the Edmonton net. Centering pass. Oh, how did that miss? Podkolzin missed or was blocked or high? All right. Oilers on the far boards can't keep it in. Neutral ice. Ducks dump it in. Going to be chased down in the far corner, though. Sent around to the near boards. I just don't know the Ducks' names and numbers as well. Johnston, I don't do them as much as the Oilers. All right, Draisaitl centers it. I don't think I've said Draisaitl very much tonight. Into the far corner. They lost the puck. It is Gudis who sends it up ahead. Taken up the near board. Zellweger behind the Oiler. Oh, net fell down. Oilers have the puck. Over the blue. Pass to the red. Into the ozone. Draisaitl returns it towards the net. Sent wide. It may have been a great save by Dostal. I'm sorry about that. I'm stuttering here. Killorn plays it after a pretty good shot on goal for the Ducks. No updates on the shots. I thought each team just had one end to end. Neither of them registered. That one's high. Okay, that Duck one did register, apparently. I thought the Oilers had one. Down the length of the ice. Nurse has it, sends it behind the net. Under 8.5 to go. Up the near boards, tipped. Where's the puck? In the near boards. His camera is just going. I think the American cameras do a better job usually. Oh, nice save by Jari. Nice shot from the near boards. Up ahead, Oilers. McDavid behind the net. Centered it. Not picked up, though. Great pass. Hyman couldn't play it. Under 8 to go. Ducks the other way. But it's taken over by the Oilers. Into the near board. 7:47 to go. Middle period. So halfway, more than halfway over. Into the near corner. McDavid, or near board, centered it in the slot. Shot by Bouchard. Knocked down. Cleared out. Just barely to the neutral ice by Moore. Oilers lose the puck. Picked up, but Carlson couldn't do anything with it. Bouchard pass to his defensive mate, Ekholm, I believe. Dumped in. Dostal plays it to the near boards. Taken away. The far circle shot. Nearly knocked the goalie nearly knocked the net off. Trying to defend it. And, yeah, that was Terry misplaying it. Now this time he gets it out. And that led to that decent opportunity for the Oilers. They did register a shot. Near boards dumping. Dostal lets it go to the far corner. Oilers send it around and out. Picked up. Who is that? Long pass ahead. Passed now to the left circle. Now Draisaitl, he sends one to the far corner. Nobody got a stick in it on it. Under 6.5 to go. Centering pass. Shot. Saved by Dostal. Off the stick of Emberson. Far boards. Pass. Ducks at the red line. Fell down and apparently tripped on the blue line. Sent up by the... Oh, nice shot and a nice glove save. Dostal wasn't going to freeze it. Then he changed his mind. Good opportunity for Podkolzin again. Shots are 17-15. Did we do the under 10 media timeout? Thinking we did. Oh, good poke check run by Dostal on one of those opportunities. He had a nice kick save with the right pad. And no, this is the under 10, so we're going to have the under 6 momentarily next whistle. With a hockey stick, too. I saw. It's funny you mentioned that. Yes. Wait. Kings beat the... That game's not over. No, that game's still going. Second intermission. Kings 2, Knights 1. I mean, gosh, I hope it happens, but that's still got 10 minutes or 20 minutes to go. I don't know if you know who Sam Morrill is. He's a comedian, and he had rats in his apartment, and finally, he had at least a couple exterminators. He finally found one, and they used hockey sticks. That's how they got rid of the rat. I thought it was hilarious. It just made me think of that. Unbelievable. All right, Oliver, it's the second intermission. It's not over. If you're predicting it, fine, but it's Kings 2, Knights 1, end of second period. They still got 20 minutes to go. Speaking of which, did we get any more finals? Yes, we did. Avalanche 4, Mammoth 2. Earlier, Stars 4, Kraken 1, Bolts 4, Leafs 2, Caps 3, Flyers 1, as heard on Simbin Stream, Sabres 2, Devils 1. Devils scored with 2:30 to go, made it interesting. Jets Canucks 2-2, about to start the third. Kings 2-1 over the Knights, still just into the second intermission. 6:05 to go here from Anaheim. Oilers Ducks 2-2. Face off. Shot in the slot. Must have got tipped into the netting at 6:02. The netting above the glass, above the boards. All right, face off near circle. Kept in by the Oilers. Sent around behind the net. Podkolzin to the far corner. Can't see who's trying to dig it out. Gudis trying to dig it out for Anaheim. It's sent around the boards and out, and it's going to be picked up by Emberson. Pass to Podkolzin. Taken away by the Ducks to the near circle. That looks like Seneca. Back to the blue line. Far side. Gudis tipped pass or big rebound and a penalty coming up because the Ducks were going to easily tap in this rebound, and I think somebody knocked Seneca into the net, and it's going to be Emberson. So the Ducks head back to the power play, but that was probably a good penalty because I think that was going to be an easy goal for Seneca if he didn't take him down. Because Jari was almost completely out of the crease making the initial save. Only his right leg was still in the crease. And then Emberson with the takedown. What did they call it? They don't have it yet. All right, Ducks power play. We're tied at 2. 5-on-4 man advantage. Towards the net, saved. Ekholm clears it down the length of the ice out the far boards. 5:20 to go, middle period, 2-2. Under 150 on the Duck power play. Minchikov, it's taken away. Savoy to the far circle, and he's poke checked, and the Ducks have it. Wow, nearly a good shorty opportunity for the Oilers. Up the middle to the near boards. McTavish battling. Bouchard sends it behind the net, and it's cleared by the Oilers. I think it was Wallman. Wallman out there with Bouchard. Looks like McDavid and Henrique on the PK. 4:42, second period. Pass to the right wing area. McDavid makes a pass in front of the net, and it's clear down the length of the ice. Probably Wallman again. 1 minute on the Duck power play. Minchikov again. Red line pass. Drop pass. They're going to have to tag up. They do. Into the near boards. Lost the puck immediately. Red line for the Oilers. And that. Oh, they changed. What is that? Apologies. Oh, I forgot to put the roster page up. That's why I'm having trouble. Or I closed it on accident. All right, 30 seconds, Duck power play. Gauthier, far circle, shot. Saved by Jari into the near boards. Rebound. Seneca centered it. He gets it back to the point. Seneca, top of the circle, into the slot. Shot, shattered Gauthier's stick. No. Shattered an Oilers stick, blocking it apparently. Far circle, not out. It is out now. Lacombe couldn't keep it in. That's the power play. It's over with 3:23 to go. Man, why is NHL.com like, it's so jumpy. It like gets behind, then it's way ahead. Very odd. Not usually that unsteady. All right. Ducks with the puck. Dumped it in. Behind the Oiler net. In the far boards. I think the pass hit the broken stick and got away. Oilers have it going the other way. Far near circle make it. Centering pass knocked away by the Ducks into the near boards. Blue line keeper Bouchard. Far circle shot wide into the near boards. Bouchard on a keeper at the blue line. Draisaitl centers it to the far circle. Return pass to Draisaitl towards the net. Blocked, though. Sent out by the Ducks. Lost it immediately. Bouchard sends it ahead. Dostal plays it to the near corner. Sent ahead by Zellweger. And they say it was deflected, so no icing. Picked up by Wallman. Long pass ahead, tip to the far boards. Oilers, centering pass, shot, top of the circle. Believe Dostal got a piece of that. It's in the near corner now. Both teams trying to dig it out. Sent ahead to the neutral ice, tipped over the red line. And now the Oilers have it again. Looks like Nurse, a pass to Wallman. Wallman's out there with Nurse now. Okay. Nurse sends it to Wallman in the far boards. Wallman, return pass, tipped on ahead by the Ducks. Chased down by the Ducks. Gauthier sends it to, Trouba, who couldn't clear it. Oilers dumped it into the near corner. Still 1:20 now to go in the second period. Shots are still 18-16. And there's a goal from the far circle. Wow, what a shot. Oilers lead 3-2. Dostal gets beat. That's Hyman on the goal, I believe. Hyman from Ekholm and Bouchard, a tip-in. Okay, it wasn't the far circle. It was a tip-in. Oh, nice play. Ekholm from the far circle and just tipped past the glove side of Dostal. Nothing he could do. Minchikov couldn't get Hyman's stick out of there. Bouchard has 49 assists. By the way, McDavid picked up his 63rd assist earlier in the first period. All right, dump in by the Oilers, who suddenly lead 3-2 now again by 1. Lacombe pass to the far boards. 1 minute remaining in the middle period. Hyman's 23rd of the year. McDavid to the far circle. Pass to the center. Nugent Hopkins' shot is wide. And picked up by Nugent Hopkins in the far circle to McDavid. 42 seconds. Nugent Hopkins centered. Bouchard taps it in. Dostal. Sorry, I don't know if he's asking for interference or what, but I don't think they're going to win that if they challenge that. 2 late second period goals by the Oilers to retake the 2-goal lead. They were up 2-0 briefly in the first period. This is, of course, Bouchard 16th from Nugent Hopkins and McDavid. Just an easy tap-in goal. Bouchard had to do next to nothing. Excellent pass by Nugent Hopkins. If anything, Lacombe ran into Dostal. There was definitely no interference. I think he was upset with his own defenseman. 4 goals on 18 shots. Rough night for Dostal between the pipes, but that one wasn't his fault. Not particularly good defense by either team. It's more surprising when they do make a good defensive play than it is when they, don't. And it's so often. Oh, that's the end of we came to the end of the second period. 4-2. The Oilers take a 2-goal lead heading into the final 20 minutes of the game. We got the first 4, so let's do the Hyman and Bouchard visualizer right away. Hyman is 18. He's in the near boards. Pass to Bouchard at the blue line and a great tip in there. I mean, that one wasn't Dostal's fault either. I mean, what can you do? Just got to turn off my heating pad here. And for Bouchard, easy tap-in goal. He's number 2 near the blue line. McDavid to Nugent Hopkins, a great pass by Nugent Hopkins. And, Lacombe was kind of in the way. Not good defense there by the Ducks. 18-18 the shots, 4-2 the score for the Oilers. All right, let's start with the finals, then we'll get you updates again. Oh, by the way, the poll, 27 votes, 63% going with the Oilers tonight, 37% with the Ducks. Ducks have been streaky this year. They'll get on a hot streak, and then they'll immediately have a cold streak. All right. So tonight's finals, Avalanche 4, Mammoth 2 on the road for the Avs. Stars at home win 4-1 over the Kraken. Lightning 4-2 over the Leafs in Tampa. In DC, Caps 3, Flyers 1. As heard on Simbin's stream from New Jersey, Sabres 2, Devils 1. This is the game we're doing. Kings 2, Knights 1, still at the second intermission. Jets 2, Canucks 2, 14-11 to go in the third period. Let's go over the numbers before I leave this page. Oh, yeah, we need the roster report just in case there's any names we're not familiar with. Oh, Hellison, Strome, and Granlund were the scratches for the Ducks. Oof. Kapanen scratched for the Oilers. Again, this series is 1-0 Edmonton. They won 7-4 in Edmonton. That was January 26th. Third and final game of the series in Edmonton. That's not till March 28th, though. All right, 2 in the first, 2 in the second for the Oilers. 1 in the first, 1 in the second for the Ducks, but they were bookends. 2 by the Oilers, 2 by the Ducks, 2 by the Oilers. Face-offs, 19-13 Edmonton. 0 for 1 power play Anaheim, 1 for 4 Ducks. 8 8-2 penalty. 14-14 hits, 7-6 block shots Oilers. 18-8 giveaways Ducks. 6-3 takeaways Ducks. Oof. 2 penalties in the first and the second for the Oilers. Just that one for the Ducks in the first. Again, Oilers 0 for 1, Ducks only 1 for 4. You know, they've had their power play opportunities. Knights Kings just about set to start the third. All right, thanks for watching this live stream. Hope you're enjoying it. If so, please be sure to hit the thumbs up or the like button on the video, and consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all again for your support. If you happen to already have a Twitch account, please give me a follow there as well. And I thank you again for supporting the channels on multiple platforms. Just putting the score in the chats for reference. I cannot hit the E key. There we go. All right. Yeah, we looked at the standings in the earlier game. Suppose we could look at updated. Let's check out college basketball. No ranking. Oh, no. We do have ranked games. All right, Gonzaga, no problem with Portland. Number 9, Gonzaga, 89-48. Number 17, Alabama, no problem with Mississippi State, 100-75. 63-33 at half. Wow. Number 20, Arkansas, 99-84 winners over Texas A&M. Number 6, UConn, no trouble with number 15, St. John, 72-40. That's right. I did that game. It was a Fox game on a Friday, and it did well. That was a close game, I think. Forgot already who won, but I don't know. I just if I have it available, I'd rather do hockey. You know, it was during it's February 6th. It was during the Olympic break. But no problem tonight. Jeez, 72-40, and not even close at any point, it looks like. Number 7, Florida on the road at Texas. They win 84-71. Number 12, Nebraska at home beats Maryland 74-61. Vanderbilt, number 25, at home versus Georgia 88-80. So top 25 action is concluded for the evening. Let's see. Tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah. Cannot squeeze in a 4 o'clock game before a 6:05 before a 6 o'clock men's basketball. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Friday, yeah, same thing. Yeah, not possible. I suppose I could look at women's. Yeah, Saturday we're good. Sunday. Sunday, 1 o'clock. I was thinking of doing... Oh, they moved Murray State Bradley to ESPN2 anyways. If that was on ESPN Plus, I was going to do that game, but never mind. Guess we're not doing that game. Yeah, I probably won't bother at 1. That's a tough time slot. Wichita... No, I'm doing hockey at that night. All right. Again, Monday, I don't think we're doing tournament games yet. Maybe Tuesday. Looks like there might be some starting up. But definitely, I think Wednesday. I'm talking conference tournaments. Yeah, Wednesday for sure. I think we'll have some games in the afternoon for a... excuse me. All right, I'm going to take a break. I'll cue up the music. We'll leave up the scoreboard. Kings with 18:07 to go in the third, still up 2-1. Jets, Canucks still 2-2, 10:53 to go in the third. I'll cue up the music. We'll leave up the scoreboard. Oh, shoot. Didn't mute. Sorry about the echo. Hey, we got 9 likes. Thank you so much. How many did we get in the other one? Yeah, we got 25. That's awesome. Thank you. All right, let me cue up the music, and then we'll be back. I think I can get a longer song tonight, or this intermission. What do we want, though? All right, DJ Williams. Song's called James River. All right, I'll be back. Thanks. All right, we are back. Song is almost over again. DJ Williams. The song is called James River. If you like that one. All right, YouTube, free to use music. Hockey doubleheaders. Thursday night, Friday night. Solo game Saturday. Spending as much time as I can with my sons that day. Sunday, 4 and 7 o'clock doubleheader. Monday, 6:30 and 9:30. Again, I do my best to avoid 9:30 Central because it means I'm still live streaming after midnight. Try to get to bed. I got my physical tomorrow too. All right, so Kara. What are you guys supporting? Oh, there's a Ducks. Yeah, so I go with, I'm a Kings fan, so I'm rooting for the Oilers. So, despite the fact that the Oilers always own the Kings in the playoffs. Oh, sorry, I meant to hit Al. That was my response. Hey, Alex, play ya. Oh, Alex is rooting for the Ducks. The agitator has arrived. That's totally fine. It's hard to tell. Ducks fly together. Do the game for tomorrow. Oh, the games for tomorrow. I'm doing Islanders, Canadians, and Flames, Sharks. I'm doing this game off of ESPN Plus. I don't have regular ESPN until I switch to unlimited. Islanders Canadians was the obvious choice at 6. I try to do double headers at 6 and 9. Only 9 o'clock game I have is Flames Sharks. I'm unable to watch the Kings tonight. I don't have HBO Max or TNT or True TV. Tomorrow, I don't have ESPN proper. I'm on Select, not Unlimited, which means I only get ESPN Plus, not the actual channels. Missing Golden Knights Caps because that's on NHL Network Friday. And I'll finally have the Kings on Monday. That's the next time I'll have a Kings game. Oh, yeah, busting through the walls. Kool-Aid Man? Yeah. Yes, Bok Choy had a dono today. He hit it big with UCF. Oh, shoot, I need to reset the clock. Sorry. Busy with the chat, not paying attention. Face off. Ducks in orange going left to right. Oilers in white, right to left. Puck tipped into the far boards. Picked up by Draisaitl over the red line. Pass to the right wing. Dropped to Draisaitl. Centering pass. Tipped behind the net. Ducks ice it, I think. Nurse will chase it down. Icing is the call at 19:36. All right, we need to get back. Jets, Canucks, 2-2, 6:32 to go. Kings 2, Knights 1, 12:25 to go, both in the third. All right. Shots 20-18. So they've been editing shots at the intermission, and I did not pay attention unless there's one here. Shot by I thought the Oilers, looked like Nurse. That looked like it was on target. Ducks send it up the near boards, and Nurse sends it behind the net to the far boards. Dug out by Nurse. He passes to the near side. Don't have the number. Dump in. Delayed offsides was going to be the call on the Oilers. Behind the net, the Ducks have it. Over the red line. Pass to the near side. Gauthier, his pass gets tipped into the far corner. Good opportunity for Kreider. Couldn't get it toward the net. Nice shot by Trouba. I think that was a save by Jari. Nugent Hopkins loses it. And Bouchard couldn't keep it in. The Ducks skated out. Centering pass. Trouba couldn't get a stick on it. Oh, now they got one. It's a goal. It's 4-3 with 18:30. Quack, quack. Here come the Ducks. What happened there? I looked down to put a shot, I think, or something. Trouba. No, Carlson. Carlson from Trouba. Carlson's 19th. Trouba and Kreider on the assist. All right, what happened? There's the save. What is Jari? Oh, Jari was so far out of the net when he made the save. He couldn't recover. But McDavid's there, did nothing right outside the crease. Bouchard missed it. So nobody helped out Jari. Just, man, it's so bad watching the Oilers defense. We got I believe an offside call on the Oilers. Actually, I can't remember how much bok choy I've eaten. I think I have had it. It's been a while. All right, near board sent up by the Ducks. Did I forget to give them their damn goal? Jeez Louise. 4-3 is the score. Good grief. Wake up, Sinbin Admin. No, Sinbin Admin is asleep. Sinbin Stream needs to wake up. Far board sent around. But Oilers, well, McDavid trying to dig it out of the near circle. They send it behind the net. That was Stastny. Pass up the far boards, tipped by the Oilers. Not icing. Dostal stops it, and it's sent out. Tipped in by... Now that's icing on the Ducks at 17:32. Shots 22-19. Remind me we'll get the shrimp and bok choy stir fry. That does sound good. I had shrimp for lunch. Made by Sinbin Admin. What the heck do we have for dinner? I already forgot. Unless that was dinner. I don't remember. Face off towards the net. Quick shot and saved by Dostal. 22. No change in the shots? That went right on net. Or did Anaheim tap it to their own goalie? Face off. Ducks have it. Send it to the neutral ice. Tipped away. Far circle. Centering pass missed Terry, though. Terry was open in the slot, too, and they missed him. Terry trying to dig it out. Taken behind the net by the Ducks. That would be Wash. W-A-S-H-E. Gudas pass to the far boards. Tipped in. It's tied. Oh, good gravy. With 17-something to go. Oilers fans shaking his head in the crowd. That was perfect by the director to catch that. And the camera as well. 4-4. Yeah, Oilers TV says 17:05. I think this was... Yep. Zellweger tipped in the Gudas shot. Or was it Johnston? Wait, what? Okay, Zellweger shot it. Okay, it's not. It's a wrister. I was going to say that wasn't a tip-in. I thought they said tip-in on that. At any rate. Blue line bomber. Truthfully. Ooh, hit on the boards. May have been offsides. Mangiapane not happy again. What else is new? That generally has a mean look on his face for the Oilers. Yeah, I don't know if anybody tipped it. It went, I believe, glove side. It beat Jari. There was a lot of traffic between him and that shot. Dumped in. Tie game, 4-4. Taken, let's see, in front of the Ducks bench. Killorn couldn't get it. Ducks got to send it around behind their own net, near corner. Nice hit by the Oilers. Kept it at the blue line, behind the net, looking. Mangiapane passes it back to the blue line. I think Stastny sent it around. Stastny at the blue line couldn't keep it in. Stastny's had a pretty good game, though. I'm not familiar with him. Up the middle, McDavid towards the net. He gets tripped and crashes into the goal hard at 16:04. Penalty coming up on, it might be on the goalie. Let's see. They're going to say more. All right, we'll put more in the sin bin. Oilers head to the power play at 16:04 to go in the third. Hopefully McDavid's all right. That was a hard-hitting crash. Oh, yeah, he got tripped. Crashed into the net. It's definitely a trip. What happened is Moore's stick got stuck in, I think, the pads of Dostal, and that's what tripped. It was still the stick, but it wasn't like he got him between the legs. It's just that the stick got stuck. Bouchard keeps it in after they win the draw. Nugent Hopkins near circle, circles back. Bouchard at the point. Nugent Hopkins in the middle, tipped through the crease. Somehow not into the net, though. Bouchard taps it. Picked up by McDavid. Over into the drop pass, Draisaitl. They have it in the O-zone. Bouchard keeps it in the near boards. Nugent Hopkins down. Tip, Bouchard. That shot is blocked and cleared. 34.7% power play for Edmonton on the road. Bouchard picks it up. 15:15 to go in the third. McDavid carries it in. Far circle. 104 on the power play. Bouchard, blue line pass. Kept in by Draisaitl. And tapped away. Ducks have a 3-on-2 if they hustle. Far circle towards the net. May have been poke checked. Another one tried to center it up. And it's in the far circle. Play continues. And the Oilers, Draisaitl skates it in. Gets it to McDavid. Up the middle, Nugent Hopkins. Pass. Deflected in the far boards. Kept in by was it Podkolzin? And cleared. No, I think it was that Wallman maybe? Yeah, Wallman's out there. Bouchard takes a seat. 15 seconds on the power play. One last rush at the red line. Power play unit 2 on the ice for the Oilers. They keep it in towards the net. Save and a rebound. Dostal gave up a big rebound, and the Oilers take the lead. 5-4. Huge offensive outpouring. Not much defense to be found tonight. They cash in with 3 seconds to go on the power play. Savoy's 10th. They don't have any assists yet. Wow. Big rebound. Somebody else was outside the crease trying to tap it. Dostal thought he had it. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden it popped onto Savoy's stick and he tucked it in. Glove side past Dostal. All right. 5-4 Oilers, under 14 to go. We'll have a media timeout at the next non-icing whistle. Non-icing or goal whistle. All right. Taken to the red line. Dumped in. I think the Oilers are trying to get a change. Podkolzin and Ekholm, the sisters, on Savoy's power play goal. Oh, for the love of God. Spoiler alert. Are we that far behind? Up ahead. Far circle shot. 5-hole. Beat him. Boy, that was piss poor by, I don't know how Jari let that in. It's like Skinner never left for the Oilers. They just got the Eastern Conference version of Skinner. We're tied at 5. 10 goals tonight. What? Complete lack of defense. Okay, how is it not 24 shots? They must have taken away. Yeah, Jari got beat gloves. Or I don't know if it was glove side. I think he beat him 5-hole. Seneca. Right by Nurse, right through the legs, 5-hole. Nutmeg for soccer, if you will, by Jari. So the goal, Seneca. I scrolled down to get the assist. They did add assists. I don't know why Savoy's shows unassisted, at least according to the TV. Seneca from Lacombe. Seneca's 19th. And, yeah, as I expected, the shots are 24-20. I think we're getting a goalie change, too. Jari is done for the night. Oh, yeah, they've got a game tomorrow night. Ingram takes over with 13:21 to go. Oilers coach has seen quite enough. Yeah, that was pretty bad 5-hole. Hey, Isidore, what's up? Skinner got traded for Jari to the Penguins. I forgot what else was involved. They exchanged goalies. And Jari is just a lateral improvement. He's no better. They could have got Binnington. That they didn't think Binnington was any better than Skinner, which I can't understand. But Binnington's streaky too. All right, Ducks can't get it out of their own end. Taken in the near corner by the Oilers. And sent around to the far boards. Keeper. Pass to the far circle. Taken away. Ducks at the red line. Dump it in. Not at the red line because we got a whistle for icing at 12:28. Still do the under 14 timeout. Yeah, hey, Isidore. I'll have to catch up on the... Geez, I got a lot of chats to catch up on, don't I? Sorry. Yeah, I'll catch up in a minute. Quack, quack. Quack, quack is right. The Ducks have been quacking. At home, on the pond. If it's not called the pond, it should be. How are the Oilers not offsides? Nugent Hopkins was way ahead of the play. I don't know how they missed that. 12:06 to go. Dump in by Anaheim. Whistled dead for icing at 12:03. Still need the under 14 media timeout as Jari looks on. That last one was pretty bad. I mean, he got beat 5-hole. Nurse did him no favors, but he should have seen it. Should have been a pretty easy stick save. That's why he got the hook. All right. Dumped in behind the net. And, yeah, they got a game tomorrow in L.A. Of course, they just have to drive a little bit. No flight. Sent to the blue line. A slapper. Ekholm, it's blocked into the netting above the glass. Believed by Harkins. They took down the score bug. 11:46 to go. Under 14 media timeout. 5-5. Forgot where we let. I'll figure out the game the goal visualizers in a minute. I got to catch up on this. Don't call it a comeback. I haven't been here for years. LL Cool J. General So. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, General So is pretty good. I had shrimp and brown rice, not white rice, today for lunch. Great game to come back with as they have Edmonton's pick. Will they bump the Oilers for a wild card? Yeah, the West is wide open. Oops. Nope. Cancel. No. I'm trying to show Alex's that got held. What's up? Thanks for being here, Isidore. That's the Sharks. Yeah, I mean, the wild cards are up for grabs. Getting flocked out. Oh, what a game. Yep. Barnyard hockey. Yeah, Skinner got traded to Pittsburgh for Jari. Why did it head back to a commercial break? Bipolar in the crease. Come on, Ducks. Quack, quack, said Oliver. Yes, Oliver is all LA, all Anaheim. I think a little bit New York as well. Why did they head back to commercial? Okay, now they're back. Damn it. They're down 4-3. What the hell happened? And Byfield just scored. We had 3 straight third period goals by the Knights. Are you effing kidding me? So the woes for the Kings at home continue. Gosh, frickin' darn it. And they got the Oilers tomorrow night. Oh, the Kings are just so upsetting. 11:27 to go. Puck into the crowd or netting. 24-21 are the shots. Yeah, I'll try to catch up on I wanted to catch up on the chat first. Try to catch up on the goal visualizers next. That phone is good. Let's go over here. All right, blue line keeping by Nurse after the faceoff win. Sent wide into the far corner. Let's see who shot that. Ducks send it out. We got 11:15 to go and a whistle. All right, they won the faceoff. Nurse had it. It got blocked, I think, then sent wide. Far boards, and then out. Okay, Savoy is who? 22, number 22. Yeah, I'm going to miss watching Fiala. I really enjoyed watching him play. Hopefully Panarin can give them a lift. Sent up the near boards, and they got him for, what, a year or two after as well? Pass to the far circle. Ducks shot, blocked. That was by McTavish. Blue line keeper, Seneca at the point. Near circle, blast, save, held on. And I forgot who the backup goalie is. Connor Ingram on the save for the Oilers. A blast by Moore from the near circle. Caught him like in the armpit blocker side, and he held on. 5-5, and we still have 10:51 to go. Face off. Blue line keeper Gudis, far circle or far board shot, blocked into the far circle. Brain and mouth not communicating well. All right, steal by or taken away by the Oilers, sent in, played into the near corner. Henrique couldn't get to it. It's sent by Savoy to the blue line, tipped into the slot, shot by Henrique was wide and into the far corner. Ducks get it to neutral ice, taken immediately by the Oilers, but Gudis has it at the red line. Both teams getting line changes. Gudis skates back. His pass gets away. McDavid took it away. Stastny to his, and then dumped in by the Oilers. Dostal behind his own net. 9:50 to go. Third period. Ducks at the red line. Skated into the ozone. They tag up. Knocked down. Sent ahead. Oilers stolen immediately or taken away by Trouba. Far boards. Towards the crease. Poke check. Nice by, my gosh, come on. Ingram. Long shot wide off the back of the net. Centering pass gets deflected. McDavid in the near boards over the blue line. Pass to the red line. Nugent Hopkins gets it back towards the far circle. in the slot, knocked down a Bouchard and cleared by the Ducks. I believe it'll be icing, though. No. How was that not icing? 9 minutes to go. Who tipped it? I can't guess anymore. I just have to wait till the call is made or not made because I have no idea. Draisaitl got poke checked. Nice play by the Ducks, number 42. That is, of course, what? Wash? W-A-S-H-E. Oilers have it back in the O-zone. Taken away by Terry, though. Tipped ahead. Pass by Moore. Up the middle. Far circle takeaway. Pass to the near boards. That's Nurse. Carries the red line. A blast blocked by the Ducks and out. I blanked. I just said that guy's name and I already forgot. Dump in by Nurse. Shots are 26-22. Ducks, but the score is 5-5. Tipped out of the zone. Staston, he sends it in. Oilers tag up. Behind the net. Tipped. Ducks have it. They made a pass, but way ahead of McTavish. Gudas tips it in. I don't know if the Ducks have to tag up or not. I guess not. Passed, though, by the Oilers. Over the blue line. Tipped over the red line and dumped in. Far corner. Ducks behind their own net. Carry it up. That's Lacombe right up the middle. Red line pass. Blue line. Far circle. Oh, that was offsides at 7:31. This is the under 10 immediate timeout. 5-5 with 7:31 to play. In the, what is it, the Honda Center still in Anaheim? I think so. Let me see if I can. Wait, where is that? Is it in the... Yeah, Honda Center. That's what I thought. All right, I think I got to catch up on the chat. Well, we'll take a look at the Kings score first, I'm afraid. They're down 5-4. 106 to go. 5-4. It was 2-1 after 2. In the voice of Vince Lombardi, what the hell is going on out there? Cheese and rice. Oh, it's freaking Forsberg. Did they actually put Kempe in? He was probably in because they wanted to rest Kemper from the Olympics. But Kemper wasn't in it till the end. Vegas leads this series 2-1, too. Mother, father. Oh, they've left Forsberg in. 5 stinking goals on 24 shots. Thanks for the 19 saves, Anton. Oh, man. I thought he would be okay as a backup, but I don't know. I like Kemper. Forsberg struggled when they had him start 3 straight games when Kemper was hurt, but after tonight, I don't know. Hello. Was that T. Len? Let's go Ducks. Absolute veracity. Yep. Could be an empty netter. Yeah, 6-4. Fudge. Are you kidding me? Complete meltdown for the Kings. They just cannot win at home. Man, it is so frustrating. And I'm going to miss seeing Fiala's effort night in, night out. Oh. They better wake up and smell the coffee, or they're going to miss the playoffs. Icing. Let's get back to this game. Icing called on the Ducks. Sorry about that Kings rant. They're going to miss the playoffs in Kopitar's swan song here. Face off. Blue line keeper. Ekholm. Bouchard. Far boards. Bouchard, blue line keeper. Towards the far circle. Tapped into the far corner. Behind the net. Brought into the near circle. Ekholm sends it behind the net to the far boards. Keeper. Nugent Hopkins sends it behind the net. McDavid in the near circle. Blue line for Ekholm. Blue line pass to Bouchard. Tipped by a Duck into the near corner. Gudis couldn't get it. Now it's sent, but Ekholm keeps it in over to Bouchard. Ekholm gets the pass back. Near circle McDavid. Behind the net. Far circle, centers it. Shot saved or blocked into the near boards. Another shot. Glove saved by Dostal. He hangs on at 6:22. Dostal still in net. Jari got the hook. They took away a shot for Anaheim, but it's 26-24 shots now. Let me catch up on the chat. Come on, Ducks. LA scored one to be scrappy. Oh, Clark, the defenseman. Thanks. Yep, but it looks like they got another empty netter. It was 6-4 when I checked in. Unbelievable. Man, Forsberg. All right. 3-on-2 if they hustle, or 4-on-3. Nurse passed it to the far circle. The shot was blocked by the Ducks. They have a 2-on-2 going the other way. Into the slot, towards the net that went wide into the far corner. They had a shot and blew it. Ducks. Nurse, they got tic-tac-toe passing, crossed the ice, returned to the near side, dump in there. Dostal saved it, but it was wide of the net. We're under 5:40 to go. 5-5. We haven't had a goal in like 5 minutes, though. Taken away, up the near boards. Near circle. Savoy? Is he 20? Or no, Savoy's 22. Pardon me, I forgot. Stastny blue line pass. Then the shot was blocked. And the Oilers, Emberson picked it up. Pass ahead. Taken by Mangiapane. Towards the net, deflected wide. That is, oh, Lazar. Yeah, I'll say Lazar. I forgot to look it up. Probably not Lazar. All right, Nugent Hopkins with the puck. Oilers getting a line change. Back to Bouchard. Pass to Nugent Hopkins. Taken away. Nice poke check by Seneca, but Ekholm has it for the Oilers behind his own net. 4:35 to go. Tipped ahead, neutral ice. Killorn with the puck for the Ducks. Trouba to the far side. In the far circle, they regroup. Who's Trouba out there with? Probably Lacombe. All right, up the middle. McTavish centers it, far circle. Nice save. And Killorn into the near boards. Oh, my gosh. Who is it again? Ingram. I just need to look at the goal, and it's there. McDavid up the middle. Quickly over the red line to the O-zone. Nugent Hopkins. McDavid dumps it in. Picked up by Lacombe. Pass to the far circle. Sent by Trouba back to Lacombe. And the Ducks are getting a line change. I'm sure Lacombe will head off after this pass. Tipped ahead. Gauthier, I guess. Tipped past Gudis. Draisaitl in the near board centering pass. Oh, he missed. Who did he? Man, somebody was open in the far circle, and the pass was behind him. Up ahead, clear, and Draisaitl's pass tipped away. Ducks control the puck. Red line, dump in, Nurse. Ahead to Draisaitl. No, I think that was Savoy. Yeah, Savoy dumped it in. In the far corner. Taken out by the Ducks to the red line. Up ahead. Into the far corner. Oilers behind their own net. Up the near boards. Pass by McDavid. Drop pass to the far circle. Shot saved by Dostal. He hangs on. Pushing and shoving. Henrique not happy. Henrique going after... Well, all right. Who was that? 20. He's going after Vial, V-I-E-L. I don't think it's Vial. Vial. 2:49 to go, and that is the under 6 media timeout. 5-5 still. And I know we owe you some visualizers. Yeah, Clark. Yeah. I don't know. The Kings are going to be SOL soon. Tank team. I don't know. We'll see. Hoping they can turn it around still. We'll see. They need to get on the road. They stink at home, and they got another home game tomorrow. They better wake up. Hopefully they catch the Ducks, or not the Ducks, the Oilers exhausted from this game, but I doubt it. And the Oilers use both of their goalies. I don't know. Man. All right, well, we are back with hockey. I think this is the only game going. So the Kings lost 6-4 to the Knights at home. Jets win in Vancouver over the Canucks 3-2 overtime. Game winner by Cole Perfetti. Wait, Perfetti? I'm thinking of somebody else. I was thinking of somebody on Calgary. Yeah, they're not gone. That's just... All right. Back from commercial break. Make sure we're hit live. Says we are. Oh, it's 11:59 Central Time. I got a doctor's appointment at 8. It's going to take me like 40 minutes to drive there too, because I'm going to stay with my old doctor closer to where we moved from. All right, we get a false start on the draw. Face off, controlled. Oilers. Far circle shot. Dostal, another save at 2:44. He hangs on. Believe Mangiapane with the shot. Shots 27-25 in favor of the Ducks, but we're still tied at 5-5. Face off. Kicked to the blue line. Pass. Shot high into the near boards. 2:35 to go. And in the near boards, trying to dig it out. Near corner. Sent around to the far boards. Oilers in the far corner. Behind the Duck net. 2:15 to go. They picked up another shot as well. Ducks finally get it to neutral ice. Dump it in. It's picked up by Emberson. McDavid up the middle, over the blue line, into the far circle, towards the net. Big rebound. Outside in the slot. Blue line keeper sent down low. Hit in the corner. McDavid has the puck. His pass was taken away, though. And dumped ahead by the Ducks. Ekholm backhander. Ducks trying to get a change. Quickly ahead towards the net. Frozen puck. Don't think it was a shot. Frozen by Dostal. With 1:30 remaining. 5-5. Fantilli I confused with Perfetti. Yeah, I cannot think of who I'm confusing Perfetti with on the Flames. High scoring or by scoring. I mean, they pulled their goalie. Let's put it that way. Flyers lose just like the Eagles. Well, Flyers are having a rough year. Eagles won the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago, so don't think Philly fans are too upset. Far circle shot, blocked, sent. Oh, no, there it is. They got the goal. Anaheim leads with 1:14. Big rebound. Nothing Ingram could do. 6-5 Ducks. They'll be pulling Ingram shortly after the draw. Shots are 28 all. We'll just do all the goals, I think. Gauthier gets this goal at 18:45. It was a night. Oh, it was a pass. It was a great pass, not a rebound. Great feed from the far circle. Gauthier didn't get it on the first try. I think he sent it. I think he just had to settle the puck, and he sent a forehand. Nothing. Nothing. The goalie could outside the crease when your defense doesn't bother to clear the crease. Oh, and OBS decided to disconnect and reconnect. Hopefully there was no interruption in the video. They did pull the goalie. It is 6-5 with 48 seconds to go. Blue line for Ekholm down to McDavid in the near circle towards the far circle. Bouchard passes. 36 seconds towards the net. Rebound for McDavid sent to Ekholm. All right, McDavid near circle towards the net. Taken away. Ducks fell down. Not a penalty. That's a penalty? I thought he slipped. Isn't this just offsides? Did they seriously call a penalty? They did. McDavid for tripping. Okay. I guess I missed it. Where's the face-off? Yeah, they're going to have to put the goalie back in. That'll about do it, too. Yep, McDavid definitely tripped them. All right, didn't see it live. I missed it. Thought he lost an edge, but I was wrong. It was a trip. 22 and change, 22.7. Power play Anaheim. Yeah, they have to put Ingram back in net. That should about do it. 20 seconds to go. Towards the net. Seca behind the net. Pass. Ekholm. 11 seconds. Ekholm to the right wing. Towards the net. Tipped out. 5 seconds to go. It should just about do it. That'll do it. 6-5. Ducks rally and win at home after being down at least 5-4. They were down 2-0. They were down 4-2 after 2. Oilers just god-awful defense and goaltending. Offense isn't their issue. It's definitely defense and goaltending. 40% of the 43 votes were correct that the Ducks would win. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. We'll do a little bit of summary here. Hit like and subscribe before you head on out. Thank you if you already did. If you already have a Twitch account, please give me a follow there as well. Yes, we need the Pennzoil sign back. Arcarino, good point. Yep, we need the good luck. Hey, Arcarino. Yeah, I was rooting for the Oilers, but I just don't like the Ducks, in all honesty. I didn't like the Ducks as a Hawks fan either. It's not just from being a Kings fan. And their idiot color announcer is the worst in all of sports. Just a complete buffoon. Like number 15 for Basta. In a Boston accent. Vladar is pedestrian now. Wait, Vladar for is that, I forgot who Vladar is on. Is that the Knights? Is Vladar on the Knights? Why am I blanking? Dorofeyev, 2 goals. Jeez. No, Sissons. Why am I blanking on who Vladar is on? I don't know why. Yay, that's a flock. Oilers, no point. Yep. I love LA. It's not Anaheim. Kings fans hate the Ducks, despite what Oliver chats about. Cobra Kai. Sweep the leg, clear the crease. Yes, I need to. I know, I need to organize this. It's just a mess. We still have the Mobile One Pegasus. It's just half shown. I do have, I've always wanted to put this up. Couldn't find it because it was under some, whoops, sorry, I'm reflecting the highlights if you can see there. I don't know if with the plastic if I can not do that. It's just Luke and Darth saying, it says that awkward elevator moment. So I kind of want to get that up too. I got so many of those gas and oil signs too. All right, let's delete the power play. 6-5 the final. All over. Yep. Buzzing. Whoa, man, we got a lot of ducks fly together. Quack. Coach on the hot seat for Edmonton? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know anymore. That's thanks, Arcarino. I love LA, aka Anaheim. Anaheim is not LA, by the way. Flyers goalie. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah. Vladar for Philly. What did Philly lost to the Caps 3-1? I don't know if I'd blame Vladar. But okay, that's off. Let's switch to the Took. Chicago Wolves. They are the Carolina Hurricanes AHL. Hot. Oh, Vladar was hot to start the year. Yeah, such sprawl. I have no idea where you're standing corner to corner. Oh, you mean the defense? Yeah. No, that's okay, Isadora. That's all right. I don't have PO boxes are expensive. Oh, thanks, Arcarino. Yeah, thanks, Arcarino. Thanks for being here. Thanks everybody for being here. I think I put the final in. Let's do a quick wrap up though. Oh boy, trouble for the Kings. I'm more focused on that game. We were 4-2 heading to the third. The Ducks tied it at 4. Savoy briefly gave them the lead. The Ducks tied it up. And then with, 1:14 to go, it was over. Or no. Yeah, wait a minute. Was it that much? Yeah, it was 1:14 to go. All right, we'll do them all in the third. Visualizer. No, I hit the wrong button. Gosh darn it.
Need to get back on the road.
How do I close this? I can't. Hit the wrong button. Oh boy, I'm due at the doctor's office in less than 8 hours. Ugh, this stinks. Not going to get a lot of sleep. All right, Carlson, he's 91 in the far boards at the red line. What the heck just happened? It resized. A tip in, I believe, off a rebound. I don't know. Zellweger, tie at 4-4. He had a blast from the far circle or between the blue and the far circle. That was a missile. Savoy on the power play briefly gave the Oilers the 5-4 lead. Far boards, far circle. Ekholm had it. Rebound, and then he got the rebound and tucked it in. Dostal gets the win. He made what? What were the shots? 29-27. They changed it. So Dostal made 22 saves on 27 shots and got the win. And oh my gosh, the other goalie gave up the 6, so he gets the loss. That stinks. After a crap performance by Jari. Yeah, where's the game summary link? Yeah, here. Oh, that's awful. Ingram gets the loss. He gave up a goal and had 4 shots, three saves. After Jari gets 20 saves and 25 shots and exits in the top and with the game tied. All right, did we get Savoy? I don't remember. Savoy, number 22. Yeah, the tap in. We got that off the rebound. Seneca in the near circle. Pass to and gets it back. Near circle still and beat Jari. That's the one he got lifted on. It went 5-hole. And the defense did nothing. And then Gauthier with the winner, or Gauthier, whatever. Taken behind the net. Nice pass, yeah. Nothing he could do. He had to gather it with the forehand and then reload and fire in the open net. That's going to do it. We will be back tomorrow night. Hope to see you. We got Islanders Canadians 6:05 and Flames Sharks 9:05. We'll keep an eye on the Kings, cross our fingers, and hope for the best. Let's see. No, I meant where LA begins and LA ends. Anaheim is right there. No, I know. I'll be all right. Thank you. Both show. All right, everybody. Thank you all. Kind of true. But Bok Choy is a Denver Broncos and Avalanche fan. I don't know if he's a Nuggets fan or Rockies fan, though. I already said it, but thank you all again. Hope to see you soon. If not in the next one, have a great, well, I'm already on Thursday. If you have any Wednesday left, enjoy the rest. Have a terrific Thursday. Thank you, Bok Choy, for the dono. You're welcome. All right, we'll see. Hope to see you in the next one, if not sometime soon. Until then, take care, be well. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best, and good night and goodbye. Celtics and Padres fan. Interesting. Isles Habs, yeah. Okay, good night and goodbye again.